Hi everyone, it's Gary Nicholson here for the Mountain Weather Information Service. This is your planning video on Tuesday the 30th of April. As we turn the calendar into May, it's a chilly pattern that is in charge. Northerly winds will dominate into the bank holiday weekend. We'll see showers falling as snow, even to quite low levels, focused on the northern side of Scotland. And it could be a rather cool pattern that prevails well on into next week. Let's deal with the short term though, first of all, and this temperature chart is at 925 millibars. It's going to be representative of around 800 or 900 metres above sea level in the days ahead. Again, it's a faint background of the British Isles, but hopefully you can just about make out something of a map. Temperatures are still fairly mild as we go through Wednesday, but I'll skip on into Thursday and Friday, and as the green colours appear on this chart, that's the sub-zero temperatures moving in, which will do so during Thursday across Scotland, and by Thursday night into Friday will extend across most of northern Britain. For Friday then, temperatures will begin below freezing from many valleys and glens upwards, particularly across Scotland, and the freezing level will stay at around 800 or 900 metres or lower across the far north. Will tend to lift across the central and southern highlands through the course of the day, and just above freezing on the high tops in England and Wales. A widespread frost will form again in the valleys and glens overnight into Saturday, and we'll do a similar sequence where it'll start sub-zero and that freezing level will lift towards about 1,000 metres as the day goes on. And frost will form again overnight into Sunday. The freezing level by Sunday daytime may be just a touch higher, more like 11 or 1,200 metres, but those highest tops in Scotland are likely to stay at or just below freezing point. The synoptic charts then look like this. This is this Wednesday, and slack pressure, not too much wind around for most places. We've got a front that's edging in from the west, and with that will come some rain, some low cloud, never really amounting to a great deal in terms of rain, but locally they may just trigger off 1 or 2 heavy showers across the Cairngorms through into Wednesday afternoon. Something of a clearance coming in across Wales and the west coast of Scotland behind that front. Still rather a slack and messy pressure pattern into Thursday. A more pronounced northerly is developing across the north of Scotland as another cold front sinks southwards. There'll be some showers breaking out through the day, increasingly into the afternoon, some heavy ones across England and Wales, burst of rain across Scotland, and those turning more to snow across the northern tops as freezing levels lower during the course of the day. It's a northerly wind for all for Friday, and a very cold feel for the start of May. The strongest winds towards the northeast of Scotland, and where exposed, the wind chill factor feeling as cold as -10 to -15, focused on the Cairngorms. There'll be some snow showers around as well, coming down from the north, the most frequent north and northeast Scotland. The snow at times may well fall to the lowest slopes and lying, at least temporarily, to around 500 or 600 metres, and more persistently on the higher tops, although amounts will be relatively small. Some showers around for England and Wales, mostly rain, at times a bit of snow or hail, chiefly confined to the very highest tops, and fairly well scattered here, so there should be a good amount of sunshine around. And away from any of the showers, with the clear air coming down from the Arctic, visibility will be excellent. Which is a similar trend on into Saturday. High pressure is toward the west, showers focused more on areas nearer to the North Sea, so it's the Cairngorms, maybe the Cheviots down into the Pennines that will see a few bands of showers, again some snow and some hail mixed in at times. Further west, largely a drier story with sunshine around, and away from any showers the hills clear and that visibility again excellent or superb. Subtle complications into Sunday. Again, it's a generally north or northwesterly flow. High pressure is toward the west. What looks like happening is that some fairly weak fronts will try and topple around the high, which may just produce more in the way of cloud and could bring, again, a few more areas of showers with a wintry mix focused again across the highlands. Temperatures slightly higher, but nothing too special, and you'll be close to or below freezing, again, on those higher tops. Now, with a lot of caution, this is the chart we've got at the moment for Monday. A lot could yet happen in terms of how the weather pattern just evolves by this stage. The indications favour still something of a northerly pattern. High pressure stays toward the east. There was a thought maybe last week that high would start to shuffle further eastwards and drag in more of a southerly flow, but it seems slower to do so, and it seems the more likely scenario is something still of a cool northerly, What happens to the low to the east and the front that's pushing southwards, though, is open to question. One or two indications would develop this much more widely, which could give a poorer day and again a chilly day across the hills. More likely from this chart would be a bright picture, one or two areas of showers, but a good amount of sunshine and very good visibility again. So Monday's detail open to question and worth keeping an eye on the forecast then at this distance. And of course, with that uncertainty, there's uncertainty further ahead into next week as well. This chart's slightly different to the one I sometimes show you for the further outlook, and it's probably one of the more pessimistic computer models at this stage for next week, but it's one that still needs taking into account, and it does make a bit more of low pressure over the North Sea as we go into Monday of the week. And that then starts to pull, again, a renewed cold northeasterly air mass down from Scandinavia and the Norwegian Sea. It develops low pressure a bit more widely around the Low Countries, and it starts, as the week goes on, to connect with lower pressure somewhere over the Atlantic as well. All the while, high pressure is somewhere towards the northwest of us, around Iceland and Greenland, and it's that generally cool pattern that prevails, and this would become fairly unsettled and showery, temperatures and freezing levels staying fairly low, and the idea of some further snow on the hills at times. Now, it may be that this chart is a bit too pessimistic, as I said, and that pressure is somewhat higher, as one or two of the other computer models that do favour, but I would suggest that that overall quite cool theme is one that maybe sticks with us for much of that week ahead. A mixed pattern, an uncertain pattern, one of a few showers being around. At times there'll be some sunshine, and away from any showers, again, the air will be very clear. So it's worth staying up to date with things as we head into next week. It's a weather pattern that would have been more interesting if it had been in the middle of winter, but nevertheless worth emphasising the chill for the start of May. We'll have the next video online for you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.